a second. Stop right here, This week, we're in Nebraska.
I've spent my whole life searching for good golf. My name is Trey, and here I am as a kid. Now, I'm a washed-up college golfer.
Here's Wrench Chip. Oh my!
Willing to go just about anywhere in search of great golf experiences. I love golf culture, good competition, and interesting architecture, which I found in all shapes and sizes. Each month, I take a crew of sticks on a trip to play great golf courses. These are our stories about the places this game takes us and the people we meet along the way. This is Strike Mission, a series made possible by Wilson.
I love it.
And B.Draddy.
My name is Sam Kincaid. I'm from Homer, Nebraska, Dakota City, Nebraska. Homer is there's not much in Homer. It's farmland, and
If I'm gonna be honest with you, most of this place is exactly what you would expect. But if you look right ahead, right over that hill, you'd see a golf course that's well worth traveling for.
we didn't have anything like this growing up here. So the fact Will wanted to do something like this, we knew it'd be cool, but we didn't have any idea it'd turn into what it did, you know.
It was in Will's backyard the whole time. He had been traversing that land for various reasons, and as a golfer, in a place where nobody plays golf, selfishly wanted to build a golf course. I would too.
The golf course here was the idea of a fourth-generation Nebraskan farmer called Will Anderson.
Give me that old time screaming and shouting, go up.
The Anderson family has been here in Nebraska since 1913, when Will's great-grandfather came over from Denmark. It was his grandfather who set this all in motion when he purchased some high-risk farmland in the Missouri River floodplain. His gamble paid off, and the Andersons have been in the farming and farm leasing business here ever since. Will grew up playing golf and played for the local high school team, which is where his dreams began of someday building a golf course on his family's land. After years of pitching the idea and going on golf trips together, Bryce wasn't sold. He thought it was too risky to build a course way out here. He finally got on board, though, after a trip to the preserve in Monterey, California. He said to his son, "If you can build something like this, then let's go for it." They soon brought in architects to see the land.
He had some trouble getting an architect to sign on. We were told no several times, had people come look at it and just say, you know what, it's too severe, it's too much, it's too up and down, the elevations are too steep. And then he found Rob Collins, who might have just been crazy enough to try it.
Rob Collins is a golf course architect, and an audacious golf course architect at that, partners with Tad King.
Known best for Sweetens Cove, Rob Collins and Tad King flew to Nebraska to see the site. Immediately they saw the potential, and with passion from Will to build something great, they agreed to take the project on site. This would become the pair's first original 18-hole course. In honor of the family's heritage, they called it Landmand Golf Club, which means farmer in Danish. In 2019, a small team broke ground here, doing the bulk earth-removing work. They would spend the next 2 years building this golf course. The construction team faced challenges the whole way.
We were really proud of what we had built, but I don't think any of us really knew what would be on the other side of that.
Before opening to the public, Will called 2 of his hometown friends and asked them to come back and run this place with him.
I called Will and was like, from my brother, I heard that you offered Fletch a job at that golf course if you do the golf course, right? It was still in process. And if he doesn't want it, I'll take it. And I was joking, totally joking. He called me the next morning and was like, I know you were joking, but would you want to come back? And I was like, no. You know, I couldn't wait to get out of here when I was 18. But Will shot me a deal that I was like, that sounds pretty sweet. And you're serious about this. So I said something to my wife and she was like, let's go.
They would open the course in 2022, unsure if anyone would come play it. I don't think anyone expected what would happen over the following years. The rest of the story unfolds within our experience at Landmand. We've just arrived on site at last light.
All right, this is unbelievable. We got the sun setting over the rolling Nebraska hills here. Because you're not gonna believe what's at the top of this hill. I'm walking faster than Rob Collins, so I can get up to the top. And show you this. Oh, forget the sign.
I need you, baby.
see my house from here. I live in Florida.
Nebraska's flat to a lot of people, you know, farmland and stuff like that. And being here in the lowest hills, it's totally different. It's off the beaten path.
My name is Walker Simus, and I was an intern on the Landmand project. First time seeing it with my own eyes since being back here 3 years ago. Seeing the golf course was surreal because I remember passing that white barn for the first time, and it really threw me for a loop. I was not sure how we were going to build a golf course on this site, and to watch Trey and Ryan go, holy shit, man, like, wow, this is incredible. Knowing that the ground that they were walking on was quite literally constructed and thought of, you know, years prior has been such a cool full circle moment for me.
I don't think he carried the bunker, no!
No, I definitely did. It definitely did.
We join a large group to play the 18th hole in near darkness. It's hard to describe the feeling of playing golf on top of the world.
Come on. Oh, it's up here, boys. Woo! It's all the way up here.
With the crowd watching, one of our new friends rolls in a long putt for an eagle. We end the night shutting down the clubhouse. Perfect start to our Landmand experience. Early the next morning, we arrived at first light to see this place as few people get to. Sunrises here in the heartland are the kind of thing people write songs about. The morning colors and the views out here were hard to describe.
If you're a photographer like myself, you kind of just lick your chops as soon as you get there.
That was truly one of the most beautiful mornings I've ever seen on a golf course.
Just a bunch of square cornfields and wheat farms, man, it all looks the same. Miles and miles of back roads and highways connecting little towns with fun and lanes.
By the time we made it to the back nine, I can say with ease that this course is unlike anything I've ever laid my eyes on. The golf looks interesting, the views are endless, and my excitement to play this course is off the scale. As we head in to get in line to tee off, it looks like the cooler is underway. We're crashing a season-ending tradition this week. This gathering put on by Gimme Golf Club is all about playing in big groups and emptying the cooler at the end of the day. It's our turn up top on the first tee, and we begin our round. As you can hear, the wind is a huge factor here. In fact, the hole handicaps basically flip based on the wind direction. Looks like today it's blowing out of the southeast.
There must be someone up above.
260. Already this green doesn't look like it's 260 yards away. The scale here is the big thing.
It's hard to describe or capture, but all day our eyes will be playing tricks on us. The sheer size of the greens, bunkers, and terrain make it all appear closer than it really is.
Really, from the moment you pull up to the clubhouse to the moment you get to the fifth tee box, it's just mystery revealed after mystery revealed. Ball, Ryan.
Try to use the slope on the right side of the green. It's going to kick it back left. A little right of the flag.
There are valley holes and there are holes that ride the ridge lines, and each type of hole allows you to appreciate different things. In other words, when you're in the valleys, you are so present. You're not, looking 3 miles away to another side of the golf course. You are where you are.
First hole that made me stop in my tracks was the third, which is just down here. Kick down, Oh yeah. That's so fun. It's this big hole in the valley. You've got this sort of faux creek or dry creek bed running through the middle of it. You hit it left, you've got no view of the green. You hit it down the right side, you can see the whole thing.
Two black marks on that county road where we drag raced our pickups.
That's the hole I thought of that I'd seen so many times before I'd been here, so it was really cool to play it after seeing it so much.
And it's raining.
Yeah, felt the same thing.
This near drivable par 4 gives us our first taste of all the wild King Collins greens to come. I can't think of another hole that looks like this one. Just look at that front section. Diabolical and borderline abstract.
Shot.
On to the next.
I really like 5 because it's like, okay, now I understand.
Wow, what a view, man. This is unbelievable.
It's really cool from up here.
And it's just this big dramatic downhill par 3. It plays probably 30 yards downhill. Just a perfect 6-iron from 230 yards, drop down right next to the hole.
Oh, God. Oh, Trey Wren. Dude, that was so close to going in. It's really impressive how big this green is. I remember when we were here during construction and Rob wanted to make this whole, he cleared out this whole area, wanted a big back right pin, but the green was missing something. So we put that big old knob there. I think we were always cognizant of there's going to be wind. We got tangled up windsock, fellas. There's going to be elements. We need to build in room for people to enjoy this place when it's at its most severe. Can't have a tangled sock.
Sit. Sit.
Burp.
Spot.
All 230 yards of it. That's our next hole, par 5. 6 is a bit of a transport hole, and I think you nailed that when we played, and it does get you from one side of the property to the other.
You can't believe how downhill that tee shot plays. And so you hit this massive drive. I just wailed on one.
We were staying home to get away, trying to lose
All left.
hold, but it's still too late. Don't sigh on me.
Oh boy.
Don't size me up at all.
I had 230 yards in, I'm licking my chops, and then I'm looking into this.
Backing off.
The hole's almost V-shaped. It was 230, 235. We played at 275 uphill into the wind.
It's amazing how far uphill this plays.
I'm forgetting everything.
I was able to sneak one on the front of the green there with a 3-wood,
You got nerve.
and then happened to just roll it in. That was pretty unbelievable to play those 2 holes back to back.
Nice touch. Come on.
That was like an eagle from off screen.
Oh, that was great.
50-footer for 3, we'll take it.
The 7th was my lone point of contention with the course. The green up there is among the most severe and extreme I've ever seen, and Walker starts off by making a claim that puts my head into the blender.
So, funny enough, this green was actually modeled after the 10th at Riviera. It may not look like it, but
I mean, it looks nothing like it.
well, the right side being higher than the left, and the left being like the entry point, I guess. Oh shit.
Well, we agree to disagree, and our drives get us up near the green, where we have daunting tasks ahead. I think it's the slopes and bumps within a green that's already pitched into a hill that makes it at least appear mostly unpinnable. I couldn't find anywhere around the green that I wanted to chip from, and we had to get really creative to have any chance.
Yeah. Shot, Ryan. Yep.
This was frustrating for me as a plus handicap. I couldn't help but think of my non-stick friends attempting to finish this hole. Immediately, though, Ryan shows us the hole is fair as he rolls in a birdie, but this one was a bit extreme for my taste.
Oh, he read it perfectly. Good putt, dude.
I quickly forget about what's behind me as we ride up to the 8th tee. This little flat green is such a pleasant contrast to the others in the course.
You see miles and miles and miles of farming, and I love the 8th tee, this little par 3, because you see the pin and you see the hole, but you also see, it's like you're on the East Coast looking out to the Atlantic Ocean. It's just a sea of corn and there's nothing else.
That is gonna be sick.
Seeing all the farmland again reminds me just how remote this place is. Landmand really tested the limits of the build it and they will come philosophy taking over modern golf construction.
Cornfield Corner has by far the most compelling holes on the course just because there's no 3-hole stretch in golf like that. There are some very cool 3-hole stretches in our game, but I've never seen one like that.
There's a geometric nature to this hole that, like 8, is hard to find on the rest of the golf course. The fairway runs along the property line, creating a hard edge that wraps around a massive bunker complex, ending with a kidney green. I sound like a waiter selling you the daily special, but this hole is that good. Like the ridge holes and the valley holes, Cornfield Corner is another unique environment here at Landmand.
Being out here and having the space, 15 minutes, 20 minutes between tee times, people are out here and they comment all the time, like it was like we were the only ones on the course.
Now that we've experienced Landmand, it's a good time to circle back to the unbelievable success this place has experienced.
Seeing this place from the beginning when we started building to what it's become, none of us ever would have imagined that it would have turned into what it is, you know.
There was doubt riddled in the whole project, really. How are they going to get this done? Are they going to get this done? Even when they get it done, will people come to enjoy it, to experience it? The thought of a public golf course here in the middle of nowhere, we were really proud of what we had built. But I don't think any of us really knew what would be on the other side of that. We're 2 years in to a full year of tee times being booked in hours, sometimes minutes.
The past few years, we've all gotten together and we're like, all right, ready? And click that button and the phones start ringing. Everybody's booking online. The software last year didn't hold up and we had some issues, and I think Fletch and I both had like 489 missed phone calls that morning each. It's nuts, it really is, but they're getting booked, and it's kind of like a lottery system. Like if you get in, you get in, and a lot of people were having trouble, a lot of people got tee time, so.
I don't know if in our wildest dreams we would have ever thought that that would have happened. By the time you make it to 11, I think you understand fully what Landmand is. You might have a scorecard, but you probably shouldn't write anything down. You're there to experience the unique nature of the course. You're there to be present with the people that you're with.
Oh, is that good?
You're there to hit funky shots that you can't hit anywhere else, and that's it.
This part of the course is why thousands of other golfers flock here every summer. A vantage like this is as good as it gets.
It's something that is really unique about Landmand in that it reveals itself, though it is so big, in small parts, and you don't really get to appreciate the site in full until you're on 12T.
From here you can see everything, and the clubhouse looks like it's miles away. Somehow only 6 holes take us all the way back there. We begin our descent from the highest point of the property with a downhill par 4 that snakes around a sandy, grassy canyon of sorts. Up next is the 14th, which is another maximalist example of a template hole, this time a giant redan, and Rob's version here comes with another all-world backdrop for a par 3.
Shrinking, no need to roll on now. You're nervous for no reason. Sweat drips from your brow. Did you notice me like I noticed you? Every time you told the lie, told you things were fine. What's the point in words? Can't you find another
I just touched that from 60 feet. Wow, it goes straight right. Yeah, this is a pretty wild green. All right, need a scrappy 3 here. Scrappy 3. Scrappy 3, come on.
Landmand is a long day, even longer when you see the sunrise. The early morning and constant wind has caught up to the fellas here on the 15th tee. This course has a genuine endurance factor.
What frustrates me so much when you're playing a course like this, you're only going to play once and you hit a terrible shot. You're like, well, yeah, I have to wait 2 years to try this again.
That's just me falling off balance every swing.
Oh, God, pick of the day.
After a lost ball, I look up at a green that does not look friendly to a long approach.
Four?
4.
We watch as our decent shots find their way to the
Nice.
bottom of a daunting collection area.
In the slope, coming back down.
It feels like the play to me.
Feels like that was a really, really good shot.
Oof. Oh, climb. Oh. Of course. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to take a look here at one of the most pin positions you have ever seen in your life. Long story short, in order to get this one close, you've got to do a combination of getting really lucky and nipping the shit out of it. That being said, I'm gonna do my best.
Looks like a really good opportunity for the perfectly touched 9-iron. Scoot it up the hill. Basically a little tie spinner with a little extra cheese. And that's how you do it. That was really good. Hit it! Oh, Ryan, crispy. Thank you.
She stole my heart.
The finish here at Landmand is nothing short of dramatic. Starting on 16 with perhaps my favorite tee shot I saw all year. Sometimes a hole that fits your eye and an inspiring view are all it takes for the best swing of the day.
Yeah, it's good, Trey. That's good golf. Yeah.
Good left, good left, good left.
Faster than McQueen, running in red lights. Faster than the Duke boys, jumping at hillsides. Faster than Elvis could shake or rattle roll. Faster than the skirt flying up on Monroe. I say,
Oh, it looks good.
oh.
Go, 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 go.
But
Wow, man. Gotta just take a second and be thankful. Thank you, Landmand. Thank you, Will Anderson. Thank you, Jeff Birch, for letting us do this. I mean, how lucky are we? I just watched you hit a bunker shot right now that you know you're not happy with, but man, you should be so unbelievably proud, because this is one of the coolest places I've ever been. Oh, I hit the same shot. It's not far enough left. Go!
The 17th at Landmand is a drivable par 4 with the largest single green on the planet. It has tiers, mounds, slopes, levels. The entire green is just massive.
Oh. Is that good?
It feels like scaling a wall, dude.
Yeah, pretty insane. That could be awesome. Sit.
You can play it off the back.
I am. That's what I'm hoping. Come back. Come back. Oh, this could be amazing. Go in the hole. Come on. Oh,
All right, I'm following your lead.
unbelievable. Gotta go. Come on. Oh, you hit it short. You hit it to a foot. Oh, go. Oh, my goodness, Mr. Stymus. Another amazing putt here on Strike Mission. That's insane. That's a bird. That's a bird for you, and here comes a bird for Ryan. I mean, gosh, how about playing this hole 3 under if you can roll this in?
Here we are on a closing par 5 that ends right where we started. The scale of this hole is hard to fathom. Everything about this place tricks your eyes and your brain. No better example than the 18th. One final mind-bending problem. This shot probably plays 20 yards uphill and you have to carry a true hazard short. No choice but to pull it off.
Nope. Middle of the bunker.
To have something like this here now is amazing, and I mean, it's all about the golf. It's our clubhouse is 30 by 30.
I think if you come all the way out here, you really like golf. And it's built for golfers, it's made by golfers. That's one thing that I want to talk about is this place has taste. It has details at every corner. It's thoughtfully curated, which is like very rare for a public golf course.
This place feels different. The energy here feels different. It's hard to compare to anything. There's a lovely combination of things that came together to make this work. And building it was not easy, but they pulled it off. And the people rewarded them by showing up in masses.
My favorite memory of the trip is just watching other people enjoy a place that we weren't really sure if it was gonna come to fruition.
Landmand. I think that's gonna be really.
Well, I've heard those city singers singing about how they can love deeper than the oceans, higher than the stars above. Well, I come from the country and I know I ain't seen it all, but I heard that ocean's salty and the stars they sometimes fall. And that would not do justice to the way I feel for you. So I had to sing a song about all the things I knew. My love is deep.
This week, we're in Nebraska, the state filled with 10 million acres of corn, Warren Buffett's humble abode, and the birthplace of Kool-Aid. You think that's crazy? Well, sip on this. Homer is legally considered a village because 400 people is just too small to be a town. This place is tiny, but it's expansive. The saying goes that you could watch your dog run away for 3 whole days. So why come all the way out to God's country? If I'm gonna be honest with you, most of this place is exactly what you would expect. But if you look right ahead, right over that hill, you'd see a golf course that's well worth traveling for. Yep, and he nailed it.